we start this episode off with basically a intro to what's going on with the relationship between, I guess it's Patricia, right? Is the character's name?
I've just been calling her his wife, but sure.
Yeah, Nick Fury's wife, his Skrull wife. So yeah, it just kind of gives us a little bit of a introduction, more into their relationship. To be honest with you, I kind of knew what they were going to do here. They had her recite this short poem to Nick,
Mhm.
and we end up seeing them having a moment where it comes up again. It's like, really? You did this just so you could set this moment up? I didn't
Mhm.
appreciate it. How about you?
That's fair. It did get me a little bit emotional, so I can't say that I didn't enjoy this kind of storyline. I think that if they had set it up, maybe put the flashback scene in a previous episode, it would have felt less like, oh, you just put that in here to set this up. But I thought it was cute, and it kind of gives, we're getting a lot more Fury backstory, so it's interesting to see his relationship with her, but also like he didn't tell her about the Avengers. He's a very compartmentalized guy, so just seeing more of that and more of that side of him, like there's a lot of different aspects of Fury's life. Um, we only got one mention this episode of how Fury's not the man he used to be, so maybe they'll stop shoving that down our throats eventually. But we did get one mention of that in this episode. And yeah, I don't know. I thought the poem was cute, and then obviously we have this conversation at the church, and
Most obvious thing ever. I was just like, really? Okay.
exactly, like,
They pulled it out of their ass, like, oh, this is the money right here. You guys didn't know that he was a Skrull, right?
yeah, this is like, okay, you haven't been paying attention. It okay, sure. It was, I don't know, that part was kind of weird. But yeah, it, and then it was cute, when they're older now, they recited the poem again. Both tried to shoot each other because they just can't trust people. And then they go their separate ways. So I think,
But did they really try to shoot each other? Because, at the end, the way that they left it, it was like they both shot like off to the side. So they
mhm.
weren't really even serious about shooting each other. That's what it was. If they had actually shot each other and then one of them died, obviously having to be her, since Nick Fury is supposedly carrying the show. Maybe that poem reading would have been a little bit more poignant, but they just end up going off in their separate ways, and I'm like, really? We really got time to do this right now? I uh,
Yeah, that's fair.
I bet you have.